Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the arrival of our guest of honor, the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Sarawak, and his distinguished panel. Let's just welcome them. Please be seated. Good afternoon again, everyone. Once again, my name is Silas. I'll be your host for this afternoon. A very, very short gathering, but a meaningful one indeed. Allow me to first welcome our very special guest of honor, deputizing for the Right Honorable Chief Minister of Sarawak. He is Dato' Amar Abang Haji Abdul Rahman Zohari bin Tun Abang Haji Openg, the Deputy Chief Minister and Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture of Sarawak. A hand to him, please, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here. We'd also like to welcome the presence of the Honorable Dato' Sri Dr. Muhammad Leo Toyat. He is the Chairman of Sarawak Convention Bureau and patron of the 55th ICA Congress. A round of applause to him as well. And as hosts, we are indeed very honored to have with us Mrs. Nina Freyson Pretorius, President of ICA. And last but not least, let us give the loudest round of applause to everyone who has made their way here for ICA 2016. Well, it's indeed a pleasure and partially a little bit of pressure for me, right, to have all of you here. The energy here is excellent. The amount of intellect, the amount of experience and knowledge is just amazing. So right here in Kuching, we are very, very proud to have you. For your information, this is the first ever ICA Congress to be held in Malaysia, and our city of Kuching here in Sarawak are thrilled to have you here. Earlier on, I taught you guys the word keluar. It means exit, right? And so Kuching is synonymous with the Malay word kucing, and kucing means cat. Hence, the name City of the Cats when we refer to Kuching City. Can I hear a meow? That's very nice. Thank you. And as you came through the city, you could see many cat statues around in different places. And all of them have been dressed to the nines, flamboyantly, beautifully, and in the color of ICA green, just to celebrate your presence here with us over the next few days. Even our iconic Legislative Assembly building is not spared. Tonight at your welcoming dinner, you will all get to feast your eyes on that wonderful building, and it's colored up in ICA green as well. So a big hand to our local halls committee who have made sure that you all feel very, very much at home. Over the next few days, today, all right, this afternoon itself, tonight, and the next few days, all of you will bear witness to the eclectic sights and sounds of Sarawak. I, for one, am of mixed heritage, purely of Sarawak. And this afternoon, it's my pleasure to share a hint of the heritage and the history from my dad's side. And it's my pleasure to present you all a glimpse into the culture of my dad and many of our friends' heritage. Right here is the Melanau tribe of Sarawak. And the opening act will be performed by the dance troupe of the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture of Sarawak. Your ministry, right, Dato' Amar? All right, so you have your talents here with us. And this dance depicts the art of processing our staple food. Our staple food for the Melanau isn't really rice. It's actually sago. Can you all say sago? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, let's kick off today's opening ceremony with the Manyak dance. It is now with great pleasure that we welcome on stage the Honorable Dato Sri Dr. Muhammad Leo Toyat, Chairman of the Sarawak Convention Bureau since its inception more than 10 years ago, to impart some of his tribal wisdom in a speech entitled The River of Opportunities. Let's welcome Dato Sri, please.
Oi, no dah kelogilan. Dia min, dia harap dia apa dia usah kalau. Nyampe lah telau sama-sama. Kuduk dia mana-mana, teng dia, keman dia. Selamat gak kucing kita. Jadi kap selua, bakau-bakau gue jeli kau supaya nasang pun senang. Boleh likau dia, tidak wak pingah pulek, tidak wak asui pulek. Ladies and gentlemen, actually, I just spoke in my own dialect, one of the 21 dialects in Sarawak. I just said, welcome to you all, have a pleasant stay in Kuching, and have a good time while you're having your congress. A very good afternoon to you, Datu Amma. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. And the President of ICA, Nina, thank you for coming all the way here to be in Kuching, Sarawak. And all the delegates, board members of ICA, I would like to say a warm welcome on behalf of all my fellow Sarawakians. I'm truly honored to host and to receive you all here in our beautiful capital city of Kuching. Well, today I think as you journeyed to the Borneo Convention Center, I'm sure you notice the mighty Sarawak River. Talking about the river, I would like to relate to you a story, part of my childhood life. I too was born by the river in a small fishing town in Sarawak. I learned from my elders the fisherman's way of life. First of all, we make sure that the net, or the jala as we call it in our language, to be in good shape, no tears, no breaks, or rather, is good. Then we move on to the river. That's where the real work, the real thing begins. On the boat, one of us, or one of the fishermen, will cast his net. And the rest of us try to stable the boat. Oh, jaga-jaga. But, well, after the day's catch from the belly of the river, we get all the big fish, the big prawns, that will be very happy. And it will be immensely enjoyed by the fishermen, their families, and the villagers on shore. I decided to share this story, short story with you, ladies and gentlemen, because it symbolizes the ideal environment that we have in Kuching today with ICA, 55th ICA Congress 2016. The river represents Sarawak, while the net or the jala represents ICA. The catch, ladies and gentlemen, symbolizes all the business opportunity that you find around here among yourself together, and which is within our reach. So in striving with that, we work as a team. Teamwork is very important here. So this act of sharing knowledge and opportunities together among us, the global tribes here, the family, is the greatness that we unfold today here, fulfilling our theme for the 55th Congress, ICA Congress 2016. That is the gathering of the global tribes, sharing of knowledge and opportunities. And with that, I would like to express together all the good effort and the time, and also with all those talented members of the local committee, the ICA Secretariat, and all of you who have made this successful event today, and who gave all their winning, all their way, all their effort to win this bid, to bring us all together here, the gathering of the global tribes in Kuching, our proud capital city of Sarawak. So, ladies and gentlemen, may this gathering of the global tribe here in the beautiful city of Kuching be an inspiration to us all to achieve greater heights in the world of business event. And with that, I thank you and have a pleasant and good Congress. Thank you.
Thank you, Dato' Sri.
Silence.
That was indeed very inspiring, very meaningful. It's a true story. You know, when I was 16, some 20 years ago, I was seated in his car listening to stories, and he was asking me, "Boy, what are your ambitions?" Well, 20 years later, we're on the same stage. I'm glad to have had a good time with you in that drive. This wasn't staged, it's a true story.
I'm not that old.
Yeah, you're still young, that's right. I must say, his story, his tale, his words of wisdom really strikes a chord with all those of us here who are actually involved heavily in the business events industry. Dijala is everyone who's here. ICA is the net. You know, if at any one point we should choose discord over being together, you know, this whole thing will not work. So we all have to stand together indeed. Once again, a big round of applause for that wonderful and inspiring message. With that, I'd now like to invite on stage our Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, accompanied by Nina, Dato' Amar, dipersilakan to join us on stage to officiate the 55th ICA Congress. All right, Dato' Amar, we're going to present you this mallet. Please hold on to it first. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite everyone to rise to their feet. Shall we all be upstanding? That's right. Great. Dato' Amar, we'd like to invite you to sound the gong as loud as you possibly can at the loudest and largest shout of ICA. So when we all shout ICA together, you have to bang that gong as loud as you can. Can that be done, sir? Hang on a second. Let's look to the screen as well. Up there, we have got the proclamation of this year's ICA war cry. It is, of course, the gathering of the tribes, and we are one, and we are together. It's our first time reading, so just read along with me. One world, one tribe, come hail, storm, or night, will rise like tribal knights. In Sarawak, we unite. For our world, for our tribe, ICA! Hang on.
Thank you very much.
Dato' Amar, please remain on stage. That was very powerful, but we'd like to present Dato' Amar with a token of appreciation. So we invite Nina to present a simple souvenir to thank Dato' Amar for being here with us today. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated, and we thank Dato' Amar as well as Dato' Sri. You may be seated. In the meantime, I invite Nina to remain on stage, and let us all lend our ears to Nina as she shares a short speech with all of us. Ladies and gentlemen, the President of ICA.
Thank you, Program Director, Datu Amar Abang, Deputy Chief Minister, distinguished guests, ICA colleagues and association friends, good afternoon and welcome. Like many here, I'm visiting Kuching, Sarawak for the very first time. But I'm sure that you'll agree with me that even before stepping foot on Borneo, we all felt that we knew something about this wonderful destination. The reason? The excellent work by the Sarawak team, supported by their friends in the rest of Malaysia. This small destination put together one of the strongest, most professional bids that the ICA board has ever seen, promising to share their knowledge with the ICA community and painting a vivid picture of what ICA members during the Congress in Sarawak would feel like. Today, I know that I speak for the ICA community when I say that already we know that this promise has come true in part. What a wonderful welcome we've experienced from even before arriving in Malaysia. What an authentic, friendly city with genuine warmth and welcome. Our local hosts have been working tirelessly with the ICA staff to prepare a unique program. Thank you to each and every one of you. Now it's up to you, the ICA delegates and friends, to take full advantage. This gathering of the ICA tribes will transfer invaluable expertise to our friends here in Sarawak, and at the same time we look forward to learning from them. Every organization has its own culture and rituals. Some are closed and narrow. ICA is built on openness and global understanding. I hope that you will all leave, as I will, Sarawak, with new friends, fresh insights, building an even stronger ICA tribe. Thank you to everyone for having us here in Sarawak. Thank you.
Thank you, Nina. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of the opening ceremony. And for the closure of this segment of the event, I'd like to invite our cameraman to turn all the cameras into the audience. Shall we all rise to our feet, please? As mentioned by Datuk Sri earlier on, ICA is the Jala. Can you all say Jala together? Jala. One more time, Jala. It's a net. A net must have no tears. It must have no damage. If not, you'll have nothing. And if we stand with this cord, nothing great will ever happen. So can we just grab each other's hands on our left and right? All right? And on the count of 3, we will cheer ICA together as loud as we possibly can. Can we do that? All right? Okay, hands together. A strong chain. This is the strongest Jala that we have ever seen in the history of ICA, because ICA has never had a Jala. So, all right, so on the count of 3, we'll all shout ICA together. 1, 2, 3. ICA! Give yourselves a big, big hand. And with that, the official proceedings for this afternoon's program has come to an end. We thank you all for being here, and we wish you a fulfilling and blessed 55th ICA Congress. A big thank you once again to Dato' Amar for being here, as well as Dato' Sri and all our very special guests. Thank you all, and have a wonderful week ahead.